take the filter off because we are doing No Filter Friday, starting with Beyond the Self Oracle deck. This no filter message is going to really dive into several oracle decks to kind of delve into the collective and what you need to hear that may be hard to hear. I'm going to not filter these messages so you can get the tarot therapy, the tarot tea, the tarot advice that is needed for your tool, which is the tarot cards, in order to help guide you in some way with whatever you're dealing with this weekend. So let's get the no filtered message, starting with, as I said, Beyond the Self Oracle deck. What does the collective need to hear? What are they all needing to understand in order to improve life from security, abundance, stability, love, relationships, family? Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Yeah. So you're getting a message here. You are trying to do too much here, collective. Slow down. Take in the nature. Touch grass. You're doing too much. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Okay, we've got some grudge holders, some people trying to deal with forgiving something of the past. You need to let it go. Stop pushing against what align with it and move on. So yeah, stop pushing against what is. And this is going on here. You're taking so much on and you're keeping so much built up that you're not letting go and letting yourself have that therapeutic purge to align and move on from whatever is burdening you and you need to forgive, because forgiveness is for you, right? And then stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. So in that sense, I guess you shouldn't listen to me, because if you want to wallow in a grudge, or you don't want to align, or you want to keep the weight of the world on your shoulders, I mean, so be it. Again, this is tarot advice. It is not tarot dictatorship, tarot gotta do it or else. It's just some tarot guidance for everyone in the collective, just unfiltered messages that some people might need to hear. The next deck we're going to use, which is an oracle deck called Messages of Cosmic Oracle Cards. This deck, oh my, well, we're just going to like throw stuff at me here. Sorry about that, y'all. This is going to be another oracle deck we're going to use to get some messages on top of what we've gotten from the Beyond the Self Oracle deck. This is going to come from the cosmic. So this is from the universe. These are messages from your higher, greater, universal good. And let's get those for you. To create the life you love, remember that you have the power to do it. So yeah, you have the power to do these steps that are going to lead to happiness. That's what I get. Because we're building upon the first messages. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Yeah, have your faith that you can do these steps, that you can heal, move forward, let go. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Yeah. So as much as it sounds like in the first 4 messages I was being hard on you, you definitely need to understand that you need to also give yourself grace. Time to do those tasks that I had said, right? Time to heal yourself. Time to evolve out of what you were holding a grudge on, out of that negative mindset, right? Then the next deck we're going to use is Soul Whispers Oracle Cards, okay? We're using 4 decks total. Let's see what this deck has to offer to the collective in our no filtered messages to see what you need to hear that will help you in your journey called life. Envy. Life with not many to know friends. Use discernment in friendships, repeatedly encountering envy in life. Wow. So I'm picking up on someone who has people who come into their life that are envious and not necessarily a very positive friendship. And that could be why you have to let go of some type of grudge. Somebody came in, took advantage, and you have to let it go. You have to let them go. You have to let it go, and you have to move on. You've got new territory was your other message. Meant to try new things in life. A walk in unfamiliar territory, enabling success through learning. So yeah, so maybe going on a trip, or just the fact that you're going to let go of these things, giving yourself grace, giving yourself time to heal, understand mistakes are made for a reason. And then the last oracle deck we're going to use for No Filter Friday is Repair Evolution Growth Oracle cards. Just because I felt like this would be a good deck for advice on how you're going to repair the things that are mentioned here, how you're going to grow from and evolve from the things that are mentioned here. And let's see what our messages are. You got spiritual guidance, co-creation. Your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist you and to help you evolve into your authentic self. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you. They ask that you remove all limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. So you're being guided to your spiritual side here. Being guided to meditation, reflection, connecting with the divine. You got good news coming in this weekend, positive energy. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power, remember the other card, you have the power to manifest what you desire of your highest good by co-creating with Source. Now it's time to celebrate. All right. Then you got soul family strength. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way. And I see whoever this is in the collective that you've hooked up with some negative energy. And that makes perfect sense to how you're going to grow is to do this task. Yeah. And another piece of advice is to have better boundaries in communication. Creating boundaries requires self-love and discipline. It's not about you shutting people out or being unkind. It is about you telling them you care enough about yourself to create boundaries that are for your highest good. Clear communication is needed to keep your boundaries intact. So these are the advice pieces on how to deal with what you got earlier in the message. Partnership support. You are being guided to reach out to form partnerships and alliances. Most definitely. Your soul family, putting boundaries on people so the partnerships are in your favor. Expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist with your endeavors. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly. Yep. And then the final one that came through was time to evolve decisions. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective that you chose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So this is all about how you're going to grow. All right, that's your no filtered message. I hope I didn't offend anyone. I'm certainly not doing it to offend. I'm doing it to help us all elevate, find peace, find guidance, be better individuals in this world and in this place where we live our lives here on earth, right? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out the Fired Up message. That message is intended to get us really going into the weekend with some positivity, some hopefully party vibes usually. It did seem like there's lots of positive things going on with the collective this weekend. Check that message out. And then later on this night, check out Friday Night Confessions. That's the juicy one. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.